Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ascar, and if you are new here, please subscribe and click the notification bell. So in today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this beautiful dress. It's a crochet shell stitch dress, and I played with two colors. That's why it came out this way. We have a tutorial for the crochet shell stitch skirt and a crochet shell stitch top. So if you haven't watched those, please go ahead and do so. I'll leave a link to those at the description box below. So let's get started. So for this project, we'll need a pair of scissors, darning needle, tape measure to take your hip, bust and waist measurements, and you're going to need a 4.5mm crochet hook and yarn. So for the yarn, we're going to use these two colors. Orange will be the main color, and this one will just use it to decorate our dress. So I'm using this yarn. This is Robin. It's 100% acrylic and it's a Kenyan brand. It's a fingering weight yarn. So we are going to double our strand, but I would recommend you use any other medium weight yarn. Okay, so let us begin. You're going to begin by making a knot. So hold it this way and fold it twice. Bring this one to the front and then bring this one out and pull that way. So we are going to make chains which are in multiples of 12 plus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have my 40 chains, so we are going to add one more chain that will act as the turning chain, not a stitch. Okay, so chain 1 and place one single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Place one single crochet in the next stitches till the end of the row. So you should have 40 single crochets at the end. I'm done making my 40 single crochets. Now let's go to the second row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to place one single crochet into the first stitch, this one, make one single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, on the third one place one single crochet, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, on the third one place a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2, on the third a single crochet, that way. So keep repeating the same thing and we'll meet at the end of the row. I'm done with my second row. I got 13 loops in total. Now let's go to the third row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to insert your hook into the first loop and make a slip stitch. That way. Chain 1 and place one single crochet into that loop. That way. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go to the next loop and place one single crochet. And now we're going to go to the third loop with 8 double crochets. You're going to yarn over and insert your hook, pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That way. So you're going to make 8 double crochets into this loop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That way. Now go to the next loop with a single crochet, chain 3, go to the next loop with a single crochet, chain 3, to the next loop with a single crochet. That way. Now you have 2 loops, 1, 2. Now go to the next loop with 8 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That way. Go to the next loop with a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and to the next one with 8 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. To the next one is a single crochet and chain 3, and to the last one with 1 single crochet, that way. So this is how it looks like. Now let's go to the next row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to slip stitch into the first loop, chain 1 and 1 single crochet into that loop. Now you're going to go into the first double crochet on this shell, so yarn over and go to the first double crochet, this one, and make 1 double crochet, chain 1, go to the next double crochet and make 1 double crochet, chain 1, go to the next one. So keep doing that until you are done with your 8 double crochets. So I have my 8 double crochets. Now go into the next loop and make a single crochet, chain 3, go to the next loop with a single crochet. Now to these other double crochets, you're going to place your double crochet into the first one, chain 1, go to the next one, chain 1, to the next, chain 1. So keep doing that, and when you get to this point, make a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, then do your double crochets with a chain 1, and you'll meet at this point. I'm done with this row, and this is how it looks like. Now let's go to the next row. Now before we go to the next row, we need to extend our work to this point. Okay, so you're going to add 1 chain and insert your hook into this loop, not this one, this one. Make a single crochet, that way. Okay, now let's go to the next row. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and you're going to place 1 double crochet into this loop. Okay, this one. So yarn over, insert your hook and make 1 double crochet, that way. Chain 1 and place 1 double crochet into this loop. Okay, this was the first one, the second one, that way. Chain 1, and now you're going to go into our double crochets here. So we had 8 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, you're going to place 1 double crochet on top of it, chain 1, go to the next double crochet, not the chain 1 space, to the next double crochet, place 1 double crochet, chain 1, go to the next double crochet, chain 1. So keep doing that until you are done with the double crochets on this shell. So I'm done with my double crochets. Now you're going to go into this loop and place 1 single crochet and go into this 8 double crochets and place our double crochets. So 1, chain 1, go to the next one, chain 1, go to the next, chain 1. So keep doing that now till you are done with this shell. I'm done with my 8 double crochets, so I'll just go into this loop and make a single crochet and repeat the same thing on this other shell. So I have my 8 double crochets on the last shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to add 1 more chain and go into this loop. You're going to make it equal to this side. Okay, so insert your hook and make a double crochet, chain 1, and go to the last loop, this one, and you're going to make a double crochet. So this is how your work should look like at this point. Now we are done with our first layer. We are not going to decorate it at this point, we'll decorate it later. So we're just going to chain 1 and cut your yarn so that you can go to the next layer. Now let's go to the next layer. We are not continuing direct on this one because we want to make an increase, and since you are doing layers, we need another layer which is bigger. So we are going to begin by making chains so that you can attach to this one. Okay, so you're going to make your knot and you're going to chain 15. Okay, so it doesn't matter which size you are making, you're just going to begin by making 15 chains first. So chain 15, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, so this is my 15 chains. Now I want to attach it to this one, and you're going to attach it on the wrong side. This is the right side of your work. The double crochets are on the right side, and the single crochets also are on the right side, and this last row is in the right side. Okay, this is the wrong side. You see the double crochets show the wrong side, and the single crochets show the wrong side as well. So we are going to work on the wrong side of our work. So you're going to turn your work into the wrong side. So we left it at this point. So we're going to go into the 8th double crochet of our double crochets here. So you're going to count from this point. This is our first double crochet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the 8th double crochet. From this side it's the third. 1 2, the third. This is our 8th double crochet. So you're going to insert your hook and make a single crochet that way. Now we have attached our chain. Now you're going to chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and go into the middle point. So 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is the middle point. Pick up the back loop of the stitch that way, back loop only, and you're going to make a single crochet. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Go to the last double crochet of this shell, the last row, this one, and you're going to make a single crochet. Chain 2, and you're going to skip to this other shell, to the first stitch of this other shell, this one, make a single crochet. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and go to the middle stitch, 1 2 3 1 2 3, this one, the back loop of this one. When I say back loop, from this side it looks like the front loop, but when you put our work this way, the right way, it is the back loop. Okay, so let me just call it the front loop since you are working on the wrong side. Okay, so go to the front loop, and you're going to make a single crochet. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and go to the last stitch, the double crochet, and make a single crochet that way. Now I'm going to continue, place 2 chains, go to the next shell, single crochet, chain 5, go to the middle point, 1 2 3, on the 4th one, make a single crochet, chain 5, go to the last double crochet, this one, and you're going to make a single crochet that way. So we are at this point on the other side. So you're going to add 15 chains now. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, and you're going to turn your work. This is the right side of your work, and this is the wrong side of your work. Now let's go to the first row of the second layer. So we had our 15 chains here. So you're going to add 1 chain, but it will not count as a stitch. It's just a turning chain. So chain 1, and place 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. This one, make a single crochet, and place 1 single crochet in the next 15 stitches. So we have 1 2 3 up to 15 stitches. 4 5 6 14 and 15. So I've placed my single crochets on the 15 chains that I was having on this side. Now we're going to skip this single crochet and go into our chain 5 space and make 5 single crochets into that. So insert your hook and make 5 single crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now go into the next chain 5 space and make 5 single crochets. 3 4 and 5. Now we are at the chain 2 space. Make 2 single crochets, 1, 2. Now to our chain 5 space, make 5 single crochets, 3, 4 and 5. Now to the next chain 5 space, place 5, 3, 4 and 5. Now to the chain 2 space, make 2 single crochets and just continue. Now I'm left with the 15 chains, so I'm just going to go into the 15 chains. I'm going to skip the single crochet here and go to the 15 chains and place 1 single crochet in each chain till the end of the row. So that means I'll have 15 single crochets on this side. So 1, 2, 3 and 15. So this is our first row, and it looks like that. So you realize that our single crochet here shows the right side, and also the single crochets on our second layer shows the right side as well. Okay, now let's go to the second row of this second layer. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to place 1 single crochet into the first stitch, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, on the third one place a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, on the third one place a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2. So keep doing that until the end of the row. I'm done with my second row. I have 21 loops on my second layer. Let's go to the third row. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and I'm going to place 1 slip stitch into the first loop, chain 1 and make 1 single crochet, chain 3, go to the next loop and make a single crochet, and now place 8 double crochets into the third loop, 1, 2, 7 and 8, that way. Now you're going to go to the next loop and make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go to the next loop with a single crochet, chain 3, go to the next loop with a single crochet. So you have 2 loops, 1, 2. On the next one you're going to do 8 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 7 and 8, that way. So the next one you'll do a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, then your 8 double crochets. So keep repeating the same thing and you're going to meet at the end. I'm done. So this is how it should look like at this point. So we added 2 shells, so 1, 2, 3. On the next one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we had started with 2, we would have added 2, so that would be 4. So the next one would be 6. So for this one we have 3, then 5, then 7. Okay, so now let's go to the next row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to make a slip stitch into the first loop, chain 1, 1 single crochet there, and you're going to make the 8 double crochets with a chain 1 space in between. Go to the next one, chain 1, go to the next one, that way. Now you're going to make a single crochet into the next loop, chain 3, single crochet into the next, and now you're going to make the double crochets on this next shell. So keep doing that and you're going to meet at the end. I'm done with this row. Now you're going to do like we did on our first layer. You're going to add 1 more chain and go to the last loop, this one, and make a single crochet, that way. Now you're going to go to the last row. You're going to chain 3, turn your work, and you're going to place 1 double crochet into this loop. So yarn over and place your double crochet there, chain 1 and go to the next loop and make a double crochet, chain 1 And now go to these double crochets, go to the 8th one, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this one, make a double crochet, chain 1. Now you're going to repeat what you did on the last row of this first layer. On this row, just repeat it on this last row, and you're going to meet after you are done. So I'm done with this last row, and this is how it looks like at this point. This is the front side of our work, and this is the wrong side. Okay, so you're going to go to the next layer and do another increase. Okay, so you're going to begin by making the 15 chains and just repeat exactly what you did on this second layer. But if you are making a extra small size, you don't need to add another layer. You are adding another layer because when you continue from there, you're not going to do any more increases on the sides. So we don't want something that is so small at the front. So let's measure this and see how much it measures. So it measures almost 17 inches when it's not stretched, but when I stretch it, it can go up to 21 inches, almost 21 inches. So you're going to make another layer if you're making a medium size. For a large size, go ahead and make 2 more layers of increase. For extra large, 2 or 3 more layers would be okay. Okay, but since I'm making a medium size, I'm going to add 1 more layer of the increase, then we'll meet from there. I'm done with my 3rd layer, and this is how it looks like. Now let's measure it and see. It measures 24 inches when it's not stretched. Now let's stretch it and see. It can go up to 31. So I think that is okay for a medium size. For a small size, I think you'll just stick to the 2nd layer, and for a large size, go ahead and add 1 more layer. Okay, now let's go to the next step. So the next step, you're not going to cut your yarn, you'll just continue from here. You're going to chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So 3 chains here will act as the first double crochet, and the 3 chains will act as the 3 chains. Okay, and you turn your work, and now you're going to make 1 single crochet into the last double crochet of this shell. So this shell had 8 double crochets, so count from this point: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, the 8th one. And if you count from this side, it's the 3rd one, so 1 2 3. So you're going to insert your hook that way, and you're going to make a single crochet. So this is the wrong side of your work. Now you're going to chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're going to go into the middle point, 1 2 3, this one, this loop. On the wrong side, it's the front loop, but on the right side, it's the back loop. Okay, so make a single crochet, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, go to the last double crochet there and make a single crochet, chain 2, go to the next shell, to the first double crochet and make a single crochet, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, go to the middle stitch, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, this one, the front loop on the wrong side, single crochet, chain 5, and go to the last double crochet on that shell and make a single crochet, chain 2, and you're going to go to the next shell, first double crochet and make a single crochet. So keep doing that, and we'll meet on this last shell. I just placed 1 single crochet into the last stitch of this last shell. Now you're going to chain 3. So remember, we started with a chain of 6, and I said 3 acts as the double crochet and the other 3 are just chains. So now you're going to make those chains. So go ahead and make 3 chains, 1 2 3. Now you're going to place 1 double crochet into the last stitch, this one, So make 1 double crochet there. And now this is how it should look like at this point. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to place 3 single crochets into this first loop. So 1, 2 and 3, and now into the chain 5 space you're going to place 5 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now into the next chain 5 space place your 5 single crochets, 3, 4 and 5. Now to the 2 chain space place 2 single crochets. Now to the 5. So keep placing your single crochets according to the number of chains. So here we had 3 chains, so you place 3 single crochets. Here 5 chains, so 5 single crochets. Here we have 2 chains, so 2 single crochets. So keep doing that and you're going to meet at the end, and in this last loop you're going to place 3 single crochets. Okay, so you're going to meet after that. I'm done with that row. Now let's go to the next row. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to place 1 single crochet into the first stitch, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, into the third one make a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2, to the third one a single crochet. So keep doing that and we'll meet at the end. So I'm done with this row and this is how it looks like. Now we are on the third row of this layer, the fourth layer, and it's exactly the same with the third layer. So I want you to refer to the third layer and do exactly what you did on the third layer, and we are going to meet after you're done with your fourth layer. I'm done with my fourth layer. Now let's go to the fifth layer. You're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn your work, and you're going to go into the first double crochet of this shell. So 1, 2, this is the first one, the 8th stitch. So 1, you count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one, insert your hook and make a single crochet, chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the middle stitch, 1, 2, 3, this one. So you're going to make a single crochet, chain 5. I think now at this point you can just go back to this row and repeat the same thing, and when you get to the end you're going to chain 3 and make 1 double crochet into the last stitch. So I want to make at least 12 inches of these layers. So right now we are at 8 inches. We are at 8 inches. So that means 1 layer is 2 inches. Okay, so if I want 12 inches, that means I'm going to add 2 more layers. If you add 3 layers, you'll go to 14 inch, and that will be too much. So continue and you're going to meet after you are done with your layers. So I'm going to add 2 more layers. I'm done making my 6 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let's measure it and see. So it measures 12 inches, so that is okay. Now let's go to the next step. We are now going to make some chains, and you're going to join to this part to make a circle, okay, because you want to work on the skirt part. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to hold your work this way. So this is the wrong side of your work. You're going to skip these 2 double crochets, this one and this one. On the third one, which is our last double crochet on this shell, you're going to insert your hook and make a single crochet that way. Now you're going to make chains which are in multiples of 12 plus 2. Okay, before we do that, we need to take the measurements first for us to know how many chains you're going to make. So we are going to consider hip measurements. So let's measure this first. And you're going to measure it when stretched, but don't stretch it too much. So let me measure it, and let's say 29 when it's fully stretched. So let's work with 28. Okay, now you're going to take your hip measurements and minus what you get from here. So I got 28 inches, okay, and I'm working with a hip measurement of 40. So I'm going to minus 40 minus 28, I get 12. So I'm going to make chains which will measure 12 inches, but also they should be in multiples of 12 plus 2. So let me go ahead and make my chains, and then I'm going to count after. Okay, so just continue from where we left and make your chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many chains I'm going to make. I'm just making them, then measure it, and then count to make sure they are in multiples of 12 plus 2. I have made some chains. Now let's measure it and see. I wanted 12 inches in total. It measures up to that point, 12 inches. So I'm going to stretch it just a little bit. Don't stretch it too much. So let's see there. So if I stretch this too much, it can go up to 14, like maximum. Okay, so that will be okay. Now I'm going to undo it up to that point and count how many chains I have. So I got 46 chains in total, and remember we wanted a number that is in multiples of 12 plus 2. So 46 is definitely not divided by 12, even if you minus 2. Let me show you how you're going to do if you get such a number, if you don't get like a perfect number. I got 46. Okay, so first of all you're going to minus the 2 that I was saying plus 2. If you minus 2, we'll get 44, right? So you'll say 44 and look for a number which is closest to 44, which is in multiples of 12. Okay, so let's say in a plus part and on a minus part. So 12 times 3, I get 36, and 12 times 4, I get 48. Okay, so minus 44, I get 4, and on this side I get 8. So it's closer on the plus part, so you're going to add 4 chains. Okay, so now I'm going to add 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are going to join our work. So we are going to join it to this part. So you're going to skip the first 2 double crochets, these and these, go to this one, the 8th from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th double crochet, insert your hook on the wrong side and pull up a loop and make a single crochet that way. Now we have joined our work, and now you're going to continue. So you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to go to the middle stitch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, on the wrong side, back loop, make a single crochet, chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, go to the last stitch, this one, make a single crochet, chain 2, and go to the next shell, the first stitch, on the wrong side, make a single crochet, chain 5. So I think you have an idea of what you are doing right now, because 1, 2, 3, because you've been doing this before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the last double crochet, make your single crochet, chain 2, go to the next shell, and keep doing that until you are done with these shells, and you're going to meet at this point. Then you're going to work on these chains together. I just made 5 chains on this last shell, so instead of going into this last double crochet, you're going to turn your work a little bit this way, and into this first stitch, the single crochet that we placed here, we're going to make a slip stitch there, that way. So we are done with this part. Now we are going to chain 1, and now place 1 1 single crochet in each of these chains. So at the end of my chains, at this point, I should have 50 single crochets. Okay, so let me continue placing my single crochets, and you're going to meet at the end of these chains. I'm done working on my single crochets. So before you continue, confirm first of all that the amount of single crochets that you have are supposed to be that amount that you're supposed to make. Now you're going to skip this single crochet and go into the chain 5 space and make your 5 single crochets. 1, 4 and 5. Go to the next chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to the 2, 1, 2. So you know how you're going to continue from here. So just continue and you're going to meet on this last shell. I'm done with my last shell here. Now you're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet here. Make a slip stitch to that way. Now you're going to chain 1, and into that first single crochet make a single crochet, chain 3, and you're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2. On the third one make a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2 stitches. On the third one make a single crochet, chain 3, skip 2. On the third one make a single crochet, that way. So keep doing that until now we meet at this end. All round we are going to meet at this point. So I'm left with 2 stitches, 1, 2. So I'm going to slip stitch into our first single crochet here. That way. So before you continue, go ahead and confirm the amount of loops that you have should be in multiples of 4. Okay, now let's continue. You're going to chain 1 and insert your hook into the first loop and make a slip stitch and chain 1 and a single crochet. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to the next loop and make a single crochet, and now you're going to place 8 double crochets in the next loop. So 1, 2. On the third loop you're going to make your 8 double crochets. So 1, 2, 7 and 8. Now go to the next loop and make a single crochet, chain 3. The next loop make a single crochet, chain 3. On the next one a single crochet. Now you have 2, 1, 2. On the third one, on the next one you're going to do your 8 double crochets, 7 and 8. So I have my 8 double crochets. So the next thing you're going to do a single crochet here, then chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and 8 double crochets. So you'll keep repeating the same thing and you're going to meet at the end at this point. I'm at the end of this row, so I'm going to make a slip stitch into our first single crochet, this one, make a slip stitch that way. Now we're going to go to the next row. You're going to chain 1 and make a slip stitch into this first loop, chain 1 and a single crochet. Now you're going to make our double crochets with a chain 1 space in between on this shell. So this is the first double crochet, chain 1, the next double crochet, chain 1. So keep repeating the same thing until you're done with this shell. I'm done with my 8 double crochets. Now I'll go into the next loop and make a single crochet, chain 3, go to the next loop, a single crochet, and now make your 8 double crochets with a chain 1 in between on this next shell. Now make a single crochet in the next loop, chain 3, a single crochet in the next loop, and you're going to work on the next shell. So this is how it looks like. Now continue, and you're going to meet at the end. Now I'm going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. Now let's go to the next row, and the next row should begin at this point, but we are at the front, so we need to come to this point, then we'll continue. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work just that part, and you're going to slip stitch into this loop, the loop where we are supposed to be at, chain 1 and turn your work back. Now we are at this loop. We are okay now. So insert your hook into that loop and make a single crochet. And now you are okay. So let's continue. You're going to make your 8 double crochets on this shell, chaining 1 in between. So just keep doing this until the end of the row. I've gotten to the end of this row, so I'm just going to slip stitch into this single crochet here. And you are done with this. Now let's go to the next layer. You're going to chain 1 and go to this shell, the first double crochet of this shell. Insert your hook at the back side there and make a single crochet. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and look for the middle point. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Go to the back loop and make a single crochet. Chain 5 and go to the last double crochet on this shell, chain 2, go to this other shell, chain 5. So keep doing that, and you're going to meet at the end at this point. I'm at the end. I ended up with a chain 2, so I'm going to slip stitch into our first single crochet here. And now let's go to the first row of this layer. You're going to chain 1 and go into our chain 5 space and make 5 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 5, and go to the next chain 5 space and make your 5 single crochets. 1 1 2 3 4 5. Now go to the chain 2 space and place your 2 single crochets. So you're going to continue. You're going to meet at the end of this row. I'm going to slip stitch to our first single crochet, and that is it. So now you're going to the next row, the second row. I want you to refer to this layer, the second row of this layer, and repeat exactly what we did here. So I just stopped at this second row because I realized that if we copied exactly what we did here on the third row, we are going to mess up this straight line of our shells. So let me show you how you're going to do this. You're going to chain 1 as usual, go to our first loop and make a slip stitch, chain 1 and a single crochet. And now the next loop, you're going to place your 8 double crochets. Okay, 1 6 7 and 8. Okay, so the double crochets, you're going to place it at this joint, the loop next to this in between the 2 chain 5 spaces, this one. So that's where you're going to place your 8 double crochets. And now you're going to continue with the same process, just a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and then your 8 double crochets here, and then you're just going to repeat the same thing until you get to the end of the row. So I'm done with this row, so let's go to the next row. So the next row should begin at this loop or at this one, either of them. So you're just going to go back up to the tip of this loop. So you're going to chain 1 and just turn just that point and insert your hook into that loop, make a slip stitch, chain 1 and turn your work back, and you're going to insert your hook and make a single crochet. And now you're going to continue. I'm done with this row. So you're going to go to the next layer. You're going to chain 1 and go to the back of this first double crochet of the first layer, this one, and make your single crochet, chain 5. So now you'll just repeat what we did on this layer. Okay, the second layer from the back, this is our first layer, at the back the second layer. So repeat this layer until you have the height that you want now. So the skirt part starts from here. You're going to decide the length of your skirt. So keep doing that and we'll see each other after we are done with this. I made 6 layers, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now let's go to the next step. For this next step, you're going to work on the right side at the back of your work. So you're going to begin at this point. So insert your hook into that last stitch, and you're going to attach your yarn that way. Chain 1, place 1 single crochet into this single crochet row at the end of it, the last stitch. Place 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 2 3, and you're going to skip this loop, go into the next, this one, and place 4 single crochets that way. Now you're going to chain 3, 1 2 3, and skip the next loop, go to the next one, which is this one, and place 4 single crochets that way. Now we're going to chain 3 and skip the next space, which is this one, the double crochet space, and go to the next one and place 4 single crochets, chain 3, skip the next 4, chain 3, skip the next, go to the next with your 4 single crochets. Now we are left with 1 space only before we start on this part. So you're going to place 2 single crochets here. We were supposed to chain 3, so you're going to place 2 single crochets and chain 1. Okay, you're going to work on this part. And you're going to make double crochets into this single crochet space between these 2 single crochets, this space. So insert your hook and make a double crochet, go to the next space between the 2 single crochets, this, place a double crochet, go to the next one, and you're going to chain 2, and you're going to skip 2 spaces, this one and this one, go to the next one and make 1 double crochet, go to the next with a double crochet, chain 2, skip the next 2, to the third one place a double crochet, and into the next one a double crochet as well, chain 2, skip 2. So keep doing that until the end of this part. I'm almost at the end. I'm going to skip these 2, and since we started with our 3 double crochets, you're going to end with 3 as well. So 2, and the last stitch, which is this one, and place your double crochet that way. Now let's go to this other part. Now we're going to go to this other part, so we're just going to do a reflection of the other side. So we are going to chain 1 and skip to our first stitches, this space, and place 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and on the next one you're going to place 4 single crochets, 2 3 4. We're just doing a reflection of this side, what we did on this other side. Now you're going to chain 3, 1 2 3, skip the next space and into the next one make your 4 single crochets, chain 3, skip this, go to the next. So keep doing that and you're going to meet at the end. I'm on the last one, so I'm just going to skip this space and go to the single crochet space, the last stitch, and make my 1 single crochet. Now I'm going to skip to this part. We are going to add 1 single crochet here since we are at the corner, and now go to the first stitch and make a single crochet. So that is the first single crochet. We're going to place 8 single crochets here. So the next one is this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That way, chain 2, and you're going to go to the next layer, this one. Insert your hook here and place 2 single crochets. Go to the next loop, this one, and place 1 single crochet, and now into the single crochet row place 1 single crochet, but since you are at the corner you're going to add 1 more single crochet. Into the first stitch make your single crochet, so that is the first, the second, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Chain 2, and you're going to go to the next layer, this one, and make 2 single crochets there, 1 and 2. Now into this loop place 1 single crochet, and into the single crochet row make 1 single crochet, but remember we are at the corner, so you're going to add 1 more single crochet. And now you're going to go to this the first stitches that we made. Go to the first one and make your single crochet, and place 1 single crochet in each until the end of the row. I'm almost at the end, so this is my last stitch, and now we're going to jump into this part. So you're going to place your single crochet into the first single crochet here, and you're going to place 2 of them that way, and go to this space, place 1 single crochet, go to the next space and place 2 single crochets. So we're just doing a reflection of this side. Now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to count 8 stitches from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th stitch, insert your hook and make your single crochet, and place your single crochets until the end of this layer, that way. You're going to chain 1 and cut. So this is how it looks like at the front. And now you are done with the orange color. Now you're going to introduce the black yarn, and you're going to begin from this part. So you're going to insert your hook into the first stitch, this one, and you're going to attach your black yarn, chain 1, and you're going to place 1 single crochet into that same stitch, and now into these loops you're going to place 4 single crochets. 2, 3 and 4. Now into the single crochets place 1 single crochet in each, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now to the loop I'm going to place 4 single crochets, 3 and 4. Now to the single crochets place 1 single crochet in each, 1, 2, 3 and 4. To the loop, place 4 single crochets. I'm almost at the corner. Just going to place 1 single crochet in each. Now I'm at the corner. I'm going to place 2 single crochets there. 1, 2, and now you're going to work on these double crochets and chain 2. So in each, place 1 single crochet, and into the chain 2 space, place 3 single crochets. Now to the double crochet, place 1 single crochet in each. To the chain 2, place 3. So keep doing that, and when you get to this corner, you're just going to do a reflection of this side, and you're going to meet at this point. I'm almost at the end of the loops, so I'm going to continue with the 1 single crochet in each stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 loops on both sides, this side and this other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to work on this part. So you're just going to continue with the single crochets in each stitch. So remember, you're working on the right side of your work. And when you get to this chain 2 space, you're going to place 3 single crochets. 3, and just continue with the single crochets in each stitch. Now I'm on this part, so you're going to go to the first single crochet and make a single crochet. Go to the next one, so you're going to place 2 single crochets, and you're going to chain 2, and you're going to continue with the single crochets in each stitch until you're left with 3 single crochets on this side. So I'm going to chain 2 and continue. So now you're just going to do a deflection of this side on this part until this point. I'm almost at the end. So you're going to join it with this other black. Make a slip stitch into the first black single crochet there, and chain 1 and cut. So this is how our work looks like right now. Now let's go ahead and make the straps. So you're going to go into this chain 2 space that you left, insert your hook. Now I'm going to triple my strands because I don't want very thin straps. So you're going to attach, and I'm going to chain 200. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I went ahead and do the same for this other side. So once you're done with that, now you're going to go to our last step. So you're just going to begin at the top or at the bottom, it doesn't matter. So we're going to work on the edges of each layer. So we're just going to start at any. You can start here or start at the bottom, anyhow you please. So I'm just going to insert my hook into the last space, this one, of this layer. So you're going to work on the right side of your work, and I'm going to attach, chain 1, and you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the next chain 1 space, chain 3, go to the next, chain 1 space, make a slip stitch, chain 3, go to the next, chain 1 space, make a slip stitch, chain 3, go to the next one. So I'm just going to show you what you're going to do on this first one, and then you're going to continue by yourself. So when you're done with the first shell, you're going to slip stitch into the single crochet, chain 3, and go into the next shell, chain 3 with your slip stitches. So I'm on my last one, this one. So I'm just going to chain 1, and you're going to cut that way. So this is how it looks like. So you're going to go to the next one, start on this chain 1 space, and you're going to repeat what we did here until you get to the end. Then you cut your yarn and come to the next one. And when you get to this part, the skirt part, you're just going to walk all the way around. So if you start, let's say from here, you'll walk all the way up to that point, then you'll slip stitch into the first stitch that you made, and you cut your yarn. Then you go to the next one, and you're going to meet after you're done. I'm done with the black yarn, and this is how it looks like. This is the front part of your work, and this is the back. And we are done, guys. So let's go ahead and put our straps. So you can choose to make an X shape at the back or just straight. So I'm going to choose straight. There's actually no difference. Now you're going to remove all these loose ends with your darning needle, and you're done, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get notified when I post a new video. And that is it, guys. See you.